What is up, everyone? I'm Skratch. Welcome to the channel. This is another Dragonheir Silent Gods video. The Echoes of the Sleepless event is almost here, guys. We'll be live in-game on the 23rd of February. Currently, I am on the test server, so I have access to the event a couple of days earlier. So we're going to have a sneak peek, and I'm going to explain you everything that you need to know about the event. Before we move over to that, I just want to say a big thank you to Dragonheir for sponsoring today's video. If you guys are new to the channel or you haven't tried Dragonheir Silent Gods just yet, which, by the way, you're missing out, or if you want to help and support the channel, which I really appreciate, you can download the game by using my link in the description down below or in the pinned comment, or by scanning the QR code you see on the screen. But you know what? Let's dive straight into the next Dungeons & Dragons collaboration event. Elminster Aumar being the next legendary hero coming to Dragonheir, to the Dragonheir universe. Of course, he's not coming alone. He will come with his own nemesis, but we have a couple of different things in here as well, guys. We have a new bundle, we have a new artifact, we have some new dice skins, some new amazing rewards, and of course, challenges, campaign, and we have a new summoning banner. On the Magic Trial event right here, guys, we're going to have to complete daily challenges in order to collect some juicy rewards. Wire marrow, gold, scrolls, summons, and sage chess pieces. Now, these are the actual fragments that you need in order to acquire the legendary hero or the artifact. From here, if I'm not mistaken, if my math is right, we have 7 days. That's 56 chess pieces. Then, of course, we will have the daily boss that we're going to have to challenge, and that will allow us to get approximately 80 more, if I'm not mistaken, 80 plus more. So we can collect more than half of what we need in order to get the legendary hero or the artifact. Then if we're going to go all the way back right here at the token shop, you're going to be able to purchase the Elminster artifact, which will cost you 240 chess pieces too. Then we're going to have a new frame plus some more rewards. This is kind of like a new bundle that we can acquire. We have the new dice skins, which look pretty awesome, by the way. They actually do look amazing, especially this one right here. I definitely want to get this one on my account. Love the bluish, pinky sort of vibe. It looks better than the ones that I have, basically, okay? Let's just put it like that. Then, of course, we have the new summoning banner, the planar summoning. Now, not only that you can summon him from here, but if by any chance you are planning to snipe an awesome epic champion, guess what? You can do it from here. So he is the only legendary champion that can be summoned from this banner, guys. And these are all the epics involved, okay? You don't have every single epic in the game, but you have a handful of them. And some of them are really good. You have Tia, which is amazing. Joyce, which is a very solid damage dealer. You have Karaman, super great for arena. You have Horus right here. Then we have, of course, Hegio, very strong as a damage dealer for the Radiance element. Then we have Shagrel, very powerful as well. We have Nathaniel, we have Nimbus, we have Clovis, we have Shook, we have Alfie, Frurbart for whoever doesn't have a Frurbart, and it's much easier to snipe some of these epics from here than from the general Heliolite summoning banner. The drop rates are the same like in the last season, 0.5% for the legendary, or you have a 28.5 to summon Sage's chess pieces. Now, you are already getting approximately 130, 140 Sage's chess pieces for free if you reach all of the milestones. Then you will need at least another 100 of them to get the hero. As free to play, you will need approximately 15 Heliolite dice. If you are unlucky or lucky, that's kind of like the average. You know, you can do it with less, or you might need a few more if you're super unlucky to get the 240. Now, after this, the main question is, do we go for the hero or do we go for the artifact? Because they're both pretty awesome. So let's actually have a quick look at the hero. The entire skill was leaked a while ago. He's a support hero. I don't intend to build him for damage whatsoever, and I'm gonna explain you why. I will be doing guides on the hero and a breakdown of all of the events and everything else that you need to know, so stay tuned for it. But the main thing that I want to point out, The base stats are fairly nice. The attack is not crazy, so do not expect this champion to hit harder than Usha, for example, or Sigrid. He has an Enlightenment aura for all battles, 60 Enlightenment. If you are wondering what the Enlightenment does, at least on this hero, it will increase the value of his shield and it will increase his damage on the ultimate skill. In general, it can increase the derivative damage. Then you have the passive. For each debuff on an enemy, the hero gains 10 resistance up to 10 stacks. Now, I really think something here would be better, like accuracy, or I don't know. Hopefully they will listen to the feedback that we provided already, and they might adjust it to be something more productive, because the resistance is really counterproductive for the hero's skill, you know, because yes, you might want to build him with resistance in some cases, but I don't necessarily think that is going to be very, very helpful, you know. Then, the battle skill is actually super strong. Grants a 12% target's max HP and a 3000 Enlightenment shield to the hero and surrounding allies for 5 seconds, and control immunity for 5 seconds. Now, this does not cover the entire area, unfortunately. It would be nice if he would cover the entire area, but for Arena, he's going to be amazing because of the control immunity. If you have control immunity on a 5 seconds cooldown, heroes that can taunt you or stun you or silence you or fear you with a battle skill or passive have a very good chance at failing to do so, just because of this control immunity. I do think it's very, very good for Arena. Now, the shield in general is good everywhere. He can be very useful paired together with Adolphus, either to keep a continuous shield for the entire duration of the fight, for the 20 seconds, either to get a massive healing from Adolphus when he's using his shield to override Elminster's shield. Now, without Adolphus, again, he will be a great support hero to shield you, and how I mentioned, he can be useful in Chaos Shadow bosses. I wouldn't necessarily jump to use him now in dungeons. He can be used in there as well, of course. But overall, having a shield on a battle skill, and especially an AoE shield, is massive, okay? Because it will help to sustain the team. Then, talking about the ultimate skill, covers a diamond shape, and it is an AoE. He seems to have pretty good multipliers on it. My main thing is he doesn't deal damage with the battle skill, so it's going to be pretty pointless to go all in on a damage build and don't maximize that on the hero. So deal 710% attack and 5000 Enlightenment fire damage to enemies within range, with a chance of inflicting accuracy penalty and attack penalty on the targets for 10 seconds. Now, having accuracy penalty is great for the Feymender, for the bosses, like Revatrix, for example, is going to be great for the Pillar of Trials, and is going to be great even on the Grave of Wrath, if you end up in using this hero there, because he's bringing the shield too, which is actually very helpful to keep your team alive. Then you have attack penalty, the ultimate best debuff in the game. Now, I really think that the fire element, the necrosis element, they need more support heroes. So I'm glad to see that they are bringing a new one to the fire element. And yes, we do have Isolde that does attack down. We have Chrysos, the legendary hero that does it. And we might have a rare hero that does it. Dane does the smaller version. But you can never have enough decreased attack heroes, okay? I'll be very honest with you, especially when we are talking about the Otherworld event and we're talking about the Chaos Shadow bosses or the endgame boss, which we don't know what exactly does just yet because it hasn't been revealed. I haven't unlocked it on my server yet either. We're getting close to it though. But I'm very curious if he will debuff us or something like that. Maybe he will be very useful in there as well, you know? I don't think that this legendary hero is breaking the game. I don't think he's trash. I think he's a decent support hero that will be useful for a lot of us in the game, guys. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. This is Elminster Aumar. You've seen what sort of events we have. How I mentioned, we will have the new daily boss as well, which we're going to have to challenge. But for the moment, that's pretty much everything that we have about the Echoes of the Sleepless event. I want to say thank you to Dragonheir again for sponsoring the video. If you want to get involved, You can download the game by using my link in the description down below, or in the pinned comment, or by scanning the QR code you see on the screen. Appreciate every single one of you guys watching. Much love, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.